We here at BTW were surprised to find out that over 60% of you weren't subscribed to the channel. If you enjoy our content and want to see more, we suggest you subscribe, hit that bell icon for notifications, and be here every Tuesday for a new video from BTW Wrestling.
To Wrestle Productions presents BTW Wrestling.
Have you ever wanted to own a piece of merchandise from a BTW wrestler? Well, now you can, thanks to our friends at tpublic.com. Just head on over with the link in the description to get your BTW merch today.
Brady, Escobar. Here we are. Very, very close to mine and your World Championship match. This is your moment, kid. This is your opportunity to seize the ball and run with it. This is your opportunity to grab the damn torch that I have been carrying for this company for so long, snatch it out of my hand, and light the way to a future that you see fit. And let me give you some credit, Brady. You have improved since your first match here. You've gotten a lot better, and you did what you feel like that you needed to do. You surrounded yourself by a bunch of wannabes and goons just to build yourself up. And to be fair, it's given you a lot of success. You have ran with that ball and became a superstar in your own right. But now, you're going to realize really, really quickly that while you might be this long, lengthy tree, I have a long, lengthy tree in my own family by the name of Alex Ryder. And he had to figure out that his arms were just too short to box with God. And unfortunately for you, it's going to be the same damn case. You are not on my level. You are not World Heavyweight Championship material. I've been doing this for 10 goddamn years, and sure, I've held 8 of these bad boys. But this is my first BTW World Heavyweight Championship, and this is the World Heavyweight Championship that I have put the most work into in getting. And if you think that you, barely in the backyard wrestling scene for a year plus, are going to take this off of my shoulders, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to kill me in the middle of that ring. You're going to have to take all of the members of the Northwest Society, come into that goddamn ring, jump me, break my jaw again, knock me out unconscious in the middle of the ring, and take it off of my cold, dead shoulders. Because there is no way in hell that if me and you are in that ring one-on-one, you without help are taking this off my shoulders. I'm going to embarrass you and show you that there are levels to this shit. I'm going to embarrass you and show you exactly why. When Comatose came to BTW, I forced my way into the 4 pillars of BTW without giving permission. I made my name known. And this is your opportunity to get yours known. But I can guarantee it won't happen. And there you have it.
You know, I've been thinking. I've already been laying down a lot of open challenges for this belt, and I've been defending it every single motherfucking time. By the end of this run, you might even call me the greatest BYW interpromotional champion. No disrespect to its original owner, Comatose, I mean, the creator of it, literally, but Mad Jack's run is coming to a point where it's rivaling Comatose. And, I mean, we're going into a pay-per-view. What type of shit is that? RTG slacking, but that's okay.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our next big show, BTW Heat, premieres July 31st, 2026. I repeat, July 31st. We've got some of our few matches announced here with the BTW tag titles on the line. Long Beach Bad Boys defend against Fire and Ice, LMW, and Northwest Society in a classical gauntlet match. Next is a non-title BCF rules match between MADD Jack and Swift. What a match this should be. Next is BTW Kingpin title match, no holds barred match between Stephen Lee and BES the Criminal. Next, just announced, is a BTW Continental title casket match between RJS and Rick Manson. And for the first time ever, BTW World title match, Comatose defends against Brady, the big homie Escobar.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to BTW event, and here tonight we have a singles match, a heated rivalry in the making. And coming out first for this singles match, the newly introduced Stephen Lee, joining the Northwest Society. As they make their way to the ring, they look to pick up a big victory.
Hey, hold on, this ring's what?
Well, it is what it is, little fella. Stephen Lee enters the ring. Gabriel James entering with him. All right, we're gonna get your next competitor out, ladies and gentlemen. All right, and coming out next, he is the big man from California. It is your inter-promotional champion, MADD Jack! Inter-promotional championship match, ladies and gentlemen, as he smacks the hell out of Stephen Lee.
You earned this shit, Steven. I'm gonna break you in two tonight.
As MADD Jack begins to talk shit to Stephen Lee across the ring. And they start circling,
Tonight, motherfucker. Turn your back on me.
telling him he's gonna pay for his bullshit. As they lock up. Goes to a side headlock, wrenching that neck immediately right off the gate, getting the upper hand on Stephen Lee. As they back into the rope, Stephen throws him off to the other rope. Ricochet. Oh! That didn't affect him too much. It seems like the big man isn't phased. Bounce off the rope. Oh, tries to clothesline him again, but it didn't work once again. Looks like Stephen Lee's just eating it for breakfast. Bounce off the rope again. Oh, it didn't work again. Stephen is just playing with him. Shoulder tackle. Taking the big man down, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's see if we can hit it again. Come on. Come on.
Pushing him against the ropes. Bouncing off. Drop to hold. MADD Jack begins to work on that knee of Stephen Lee. MADD Jack takes him by the ankle, has him in a half Boston.
You give. No. No give.
Asking him if he gives, but he didn't quite give. And throwing his knee down hard onto the mat, trying to incapacitate the big man. If he can't use those legs, he can't use his power moves. And now he drags his foot to the other side on the rope.
No.
And now he gets leverage for it. Oh! A sit down on top of his knee. Working very smartly on Stephen Lee. Stephen Lee has been known for this season to use big power moves. And with MADD Jack taking out the legs of the big man, he will be rendered to nothing but useless, ladies and gentlemen. MADD Jack kicks him down to his knees. Kicks him down again. Stephen trying to get up. Punching him. Now grabbing him by his head, ladies and gentlemen. Dragging him up. Oh, he grabbed his leg and throws him down. Takedown. Throws his leg down to the mat. And is now stomping on him. Stomping on that knee. Stomping on that knee. Oh, kicks him off. MADD Jack gets to his feet. He looks like he goes for a clothesline, takes Stephen Lee down. Now he takes his head, puts it on the rope, and absolutely just starts choking him and throws him back down, showing that he is the dominant man from the BCF for a reason. And now, Gabriel James tried getting involved in the match, but it didn't work out too well as Mad Jack kicks him right back down. Drags him up to his feet, puts him in the corner. Up, reverse whip into the corner. Oh, clothesline, clothesline, repeated. Stephen Lee not playing any games. Up, now Gabe is getting involved again, trying to choke him out. Stomping him out in the corner. But his knees just gave out.
Ah, damn.
It looks like the work that Mad Jack did on those knees was a bench pull. What a kick to the back of Stephen Lee. And now working on the knees again. Stephen showed a weakness, and now Mad Jack is taking advantage of it. Just continuing to work on those knees. He wants to make sure that he never gets up again. Just working on that ankle.
Oh, no.
No, he does not give.
He said that he does not give. He rolls him over. Drags him to the center of the ring.
That's it.
Oh, no, no.
And begins to put him
No.
in a sharp shooter-like maneuver. Oh my God! Gabriel James just took him out. Gabriel James is just getting involved in the match. Stephen Lee has been disqualified. And now they're just attacking Mad Jack in the middle of the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Gabe and Stephen Lee get him up. Ricochet, they're taking him, whipping him from one end to the other. Double choke slam as the bell keeps ringing, trying to stop the chaos.
Especially what you did tonight. Try to take me out. I spared your ass. Back at home. And now, no fucking mercy.
Have fun limping home, pussy. That's what you need.
As the Northwest Society lay waste to Mad Jack here in the middle of the ring. They get out of the ring with their heads held somewhat high, even though Stephen lost this match due to disqualification. Mad Jack's being helped out of the ring by the referee. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been one match of this heated rivalry, and we will see you in the next one.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next big show, BTW Heat, premieres July 31st, 2026. I repeat, July 31st. We've got some of our few matches announced here with the BTW tag titles on the line. Long Beach Bad Boys defend against Fire and Ice, LMW, and Northwest Society in a classical gauntlet match. Next is a non-title BCF rules match between Mad Jack and Swift. What a match this should be. Next is BTW Kingpin title match, no holds barred match between Stephen Lee and BES the Criminal. Next, just announced, is a BTW Continental title casket match between RJS and Manson. And for the first time ever, BTW World title match, Comatose defends against Brady, the big homie Escobar. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Born to Wrestle BTW event here.
Yeah. In this life, you can only do one thing.
We're hearing from BES of the Originals. He's looking to take that TV title here at Heat at the end of the month here at BTW. Here comes BES.
Your life is still at stake. I stay on God's time, check my clock, I'm never late. My heart not on my sleeve no more, I'd rather keep it lit. And since we talking ace, I put on only you rock.
So, as we seen, I did what, we thought all knew what was gonna happen, and I beat Blackout. Which means I get my shot at that television title, Kingpin title, whatever we're calling it now. And Steven, this isn't gonna be easy for you. I've took the title off of so many good people, so many people that meant something to that title, and I'm gonna take it back and make it relevant again. Get it out of the Northwest Society and destroy you at Heat, okay?
QB, I won't stop now. Real niggas, I can't stop now. Brady Hawk, they hate me now.
You're out here seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
Steven Storm coming alone. Guess he doesn't need the society here.
It's funny how you're over here talking all this smack right now. Yeah, you beat Blackout, but you cheated to do it.
What are you talking about?
Don't try to play coy because we all saw.
I don't cheat, okay? I win fair and square because I am the best in the yard, I'm an original. We don't cheat. We kick people's asses. I'll take names and take belts.
I swear, man. You are out here talking. You're trying to play the pariah. Trying to make it seem like, oh, you're going to take the TV title back for the fans, for the people that were before you and all that. But we all know you just wanted another freaking championship to add
You
to your legacy.
you got it all wrong. I don't want to win it for the fans, for the people. I want to win it to bring back the original title because you ruined it.
Yo,
You
I
made it some
better.
trash. And I want to make it what it's originally supposed to be, the TV title.
Dude, you want to talk about it being trash? Your entire reign with the original TV championship, that one was trash. Considering the fact you lost to a guy who wasn't even here for a full damn year. You realize how embarrassing that is?
You realize how embarrassing your TV title run was? Comatose wasn't even here for a year yet, and he kicked your ass for it.
Well,
Am I wrong? I don't think so.
Here's the thing. I respect the Comatose. I'll have no damn respect for you.
Well, that's good then. Because I don't even care about you. I don't respect you. You threw away family for some Northwest society that just wants you for your strength and your money and all that. They don't care about you. You make them stronger.
You want to go mention family? They weren't being family when I needed them. Alright? You wanna go talk about family and shit. I treated them like brothers. They treated me like a goddamn soldier. Like a goddamn pawn in their little game. So,
maybe you just shouldn't take things so seriously, buddy. It's
you take things seriously, huh? You don't know how serious I can get. And I'm going to show you that at Heat. Because.
Oh, yeah?
Get serious, buddy. Get serious.
Because, according to RTG, a special stipulation has been added to that match.
What do you
To
mean?
make sure that
Special
your ass don't
stipulation.
cheat. You know what's going to be?
What do you want?
It's going to be Stephen Lee versus BES, the Kingpin Championship,
The TV championship.
in a no holds barred match.
Okay. You want to go like that, alright? I don't know who you know. I don't know who you think you're messing with, but have you seen what I've done this season? And you want to bring weapons into the fight? Me and RJS have taken out Swift, RTG, your manager, by the way, Comatose, Tay, and we'll just keep on taking out more.
Man, but you see, you forgot who I am. I started off in a place full of weapons. You're basically walking into my backyard. So you want to go talk shit? You're going to see what happens. Because this is not leaving my side. Ever. Even if I do lose, this title is not going to be in the hands of nobody else except me. And you're going to find that out.
Oh, I think it looks like it's in someone else's hand.
Oh my god. BES criminal just stomping him out now. Well, in
You
this
want weapons at Heat, huh? You want weapons at Heat?
in this case, I guess it's who can out-villain
This
each
is
other.
what you get, and this is just a taste of what's gonna happen.
Oh my god. BES is out of here. Stephen Lee.
Yeah, run! Run like a little punk! Now that I'm fighting back, you want to run! And I'm going to show you and your brother that this is not leaving my side. So run like a little punk ass bitch, because there's going to be no running at Heat.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the go home show for BTW Heat 2026. And I was told to give my final thoughts on Rick Manson and this championship in the casket match. Now, I see what you're doing, RTG. It's a casket match because you think I've been acting up, and maybe I have been acting up a little recently this year, but guess what? I need to make my point stand. I'm the best in BTW. BES is number 2. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care how good you are on the mic, Comatose. You ain't shit compared to me in the ring. And guess what? I'm the best champion in this company right now. So, my final thoughts on Rick Manson is, Rick Manson, guess what, boy? I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. You ain't got it. This match I'm gonna use to humiliate you, Rick Manson. And I'm going to use this to humiliate Swift too. Because I beat him at the beginning of the season. I'm going to beat you just as easily as I have in the past, Rick Manson. This might be a casket match. I might have never have won one. But guess what? It's time to change history. RJS is going to win his first ever casket match. And that's not a prediction. That is a spoiler. And gentlemen, our next big show, BTW Heat, premieres July 31st, 2026. I repeat, July 31st. We've got some of our few matches announced here with the BTW tag titles on the line. Long Beach Bad Boys defend against Fire and Ice, LMW, and Northwest Society in a classical gauntlet match. Next is a non-title BCF rules match between Mad Jack and Swift. What a match this should be. Next is BTW Kingpin title match, no holds barred match between Stephen Lee and BES the Criminal. Next, just announced, is a BTW Continental title casket match between RJS and Rick Manson. And for the first time ever, BTW World title match, Comatose defends against Brady, the big homie Escobar.
Have you ever wanted to own a piece of merchandise from a BTW wrestler? Well, now you can, thanks to our friends at tpublic.com. Just head on over with the link in the description to get your BTW merch today.
Stay tuned.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to BTW Events. And here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we have one all-star pack tornado tag team match here for you guys. Let's get our first two competitors out here, right now. Oh my gosh, we got a new referee in a lucha mask, but coming out first,
How'd that thing come out?
it is the man that is challenging for RJS's Continental Championship in a casket match. Rick Manson, ladies and gentlemen. The little brother of the beast, Swift. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get his tag team partner out here. And coming out next, one of the hardest hitting backyard wrestling superstars of all time. Beloved by the entire community, he is the Beast, Swift. Ladies and gentlemen, this tornado tag team match is going to be a brother versus brother showcase. Here it is, the new merch at tpublic.com. Go copy some right now if you want to support. Let's get their opponents out here, ladies and gentlemen. We have two of the most decorated backyard wrestling superstars in all of the yard. Two of the most beloved backyard wrestling superstars anywhere you could possibly find. Two of the most technically gifted backyard wrestling superstars in the entire yard. RJS, the Sunsetter, and the Criminal, BES. As they circle around the ring, ladies and gentlemen, preparing for what will surely be a war of hard-hitting events. These two's main mission this entire season has been to prove why they believe that they are still at the top of the food chain when it comes to the competitors here in this company. And not even in just this company, but the entire community. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a face-off right in the middle of the ring. The brothers face off, and now the bell is rung, and we have chaos commencing immediately as Rick Manson goes after his opponent in the casket match, and Swift takes down the criminal with a spine buster. The Smith family stands on top of the Stewart family immediately. But now RJS trying to make a comeback, but gets a kick for his troubles. And Rick Manson gets up, kicks his leg out from underneath him, has him on his knees, and Swift just stomping out the criminal over there on that side of the ring. And now they go for a double suplex on the Sunsetter. Oh, what a kick by the criminal, and what a punch by the hick from Lick Crick. And now both of the Stewart brothers were standing tall, but it looks like the Beast is turning him over for a Boston Crab. And now Rick Manson whips RJS from one end and spears the hell out of him. The Smith family has been on top. 1, 2, oh, kick out by the criminal. Now, Swift gives him a swift headbutt, and Rick Manson stomps on that leg of RJS. Swift picking him up. Oh, spiking him! Spiking him for an inverted DDT while he eats a knee from Rick Manson, and Rick Manson eats a kick in the side and goes for a glorious DDT right off the bat. But Rick Manson is on the other side of the ring, and he rolls out as BES gives Swift a knee to the head. It looks like that they are going for that tag team moonsault right off the back. 1, 2. But the Beast kicks out as Rick Manson also breaks it up. All of these men.
All right, final flash. But I heard this on SPORTZWIRE radio. Inverted.
It looks like.
Turn him around. Do it this way.
It looks like that BES is going for that inverted final flash. This will be the first time. Oh my God! Swift power slams him, but it doesn't work. Oh my God! RJS and the criminal connect knees, and now both men are taken down. What a smart maneuver by the Beast! And the Hick is now going to town with the punches on RJS. Ladies and gentlemen, as this is a tag team tornado tag match, there does not need to be any tags whatsoever. Both men can stay inside of the ring as long as they want. Oh my God! Another inverted final flash. Oh! Kick out, breakup combo. As now RJS drags Swift up, hooks him up for a glorious DDT, spiking his head. Rick Manson stumbling a little bit. Oh my God, what a kick to the head of RJS as he drags him in the middle of the ring, bounces off the rope. Oh, what a senton! As now he gets up and now eats a claymore! Eats a claymore to the face! High flying, fast and furious action in this tornado tag team competition. RJS picks up Swift for a tornado DDT in a tornado tag match. What a maneuver, ladies and gentlemen, as he rolls him over for the pin. 1, 2, kick out, breakup combo again. But now, BS has him in the rings. Has him in the rings. But now, he has him like a headlock maneuver. And now, rolls him over. What's the pin do? What's the ref doing? Oh my God. 1, 2, kick out by the Sunsetter. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been non-stop action here in this ring since the bell has rung. As now the Hick baseball slides into the legs.
With the spear.
And now Swift calls for his brother to hit him with that damn spear. Holy hell, cutting him in half. Possibly breaking the ribs of the Sunsetter. As now Swift is on the outside, beating down on the criminal. Oh my goodness, this looks familiar. The criminal might know these all too well. A callback to one of the very first episodes of the season. The criminal is getting put in handcuffs, ladies and gentlemen. But this time he's not going to jail. His prison is the ring. His prison is the ropes. And now he is stuck on the other side of the ring. While the other brothers are able to do damage to his brother. Oh my God! Giving punishment to his brother right in front of him. Oh my God! Making him watch. Oh, what a kick to the chest. Stomping on those legs. Holy hell. Looks like he's going for the bitter end Swiftinator right in front of him. Elbowing him in the head. They released him from his handcuffs. That was traumatic for the criminal of the yard. As now, the Hick has him up for that AA! For that swap down under 3! And the winners of this match, of this tornado tag team match, the Smith family, the Beast, Swift, and Rick Manson. As BS, finally free from his handcuffs, gives a punch, but for no good effort. Because now Rick Manson is beating down on him. And now he rolls out of the ring. Both of these men, with their heads held high, walk into the backstage. Both of these competitors.
This doesn't change a damn thing, Rick. You may have gotten a one-up on me tonight. But rest assured, in that casket match, I'm bringing my A game. You are a threat to me and this championship, and I take you seriously.
Ladies and gentlemen,
if you can get me down for the 3 count here tonight, you can absolutely defeat me in that casket match, but it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen,
and we'll make sure of that. And yes, I said we.
Exactly.
Ominous threats by the originals, giving a message to Rick Manson ahead of that highly sought after casket match between RJS and him. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been one banger of a tornado tag team match. And
ladies and gentlemen, our next big show, BTW Heat, premieres July 31st, 2026 I repeat, July 31st. We've got some of our few matches announced here with the BTW tag titles on the line. Long Beach Bad Boys defend against Fire and Ice, LMW, and Northwest Society in a classical gauntlet match. Next is a non-title BCF rules match between Mad Jack and Swift. What a match this should be. Next is BTW Kingpin title match, no holds barred match between Stephen Lee and BES the Criminal. Next, just announced, is a BTW Continental title casket match between RJS and Rick Manson. And for the first time ever, BTW World title match, Comatose defends against Brady, the big homie Escobar.
Have you ever wanted to own a piece of merchandise from a BTW wrestler? Well, now you can, thanks to our friends at tpublic.com. Just head on over with the link in the description to get your BTW merch today.
Stay tuned.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we sign off, I want to thank each and every one of our members. So far, you've got to see Season 8 videos early with early access. We also offer full matches, full segments, highlights, BTW Boys episodes, BTW GM code videos, as well as some training videos for members only, as well as some BTW Junior Division matches for members only. Thank you very much. The link is in the description of every video. So just go check the description of the video if you want to join the membership.